I love obedience. P2B is an excellent candidate. Reno Omokri, welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. Former presidential aide Reno Omokri has admitted that the presidential flag bearer of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, is an excellent candidate. He also declared his love for Obi supporters, commonly called obedient, a Duma Voice report. Omokri, however, said despite his love for Obi and his supporters, he will still vote for Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP. He tweeted, I love obedience because they love Reno's Nugget, but I'm voting for Atiku Abubakar. It does not mean P2B is not an excellent candidate. He is. Just Atiku is a better candidate in my opinion. We can all support who we want and still respect each other. Wonderful. For the first time, Reno is coming out to sound very rational. You understand? Reno is coming out to sound very, very rational. Yes, for the first time in a long time. Now, you can actually support your candidates, like there's this particular politician. Oh my God, I cannot recall his name now precisely. But he came out and say, that he is first of all, he said, we should vote for our candidates of our choice, but he is going to be voting for Jagaban. And I'm like, okay, beautiful. If everybody is coming out to say, okay, this is who I'm going to vote for, you can vote for whoever, because at the end of the day, each and every one of us have their choice to make. We have that freedom of choice. And so we should not, because, okay, let's say, for instance, I'm going to be voting for Atiku, and I'm going to come out to say, all of us should vote for Atiku. It's not possible. It is not even possible that all of us as people of Nigeria will have the same opinion. What am I saying? Even in a family, it is very possible that at the end of the day, they are not going to all vote for the same person. They all have their freedom of choice, and they all have different perspective and opinion about certain things. All right. P2B and Dati Ahmed are exceptionally different from those expired political fools, crooks, and criminal politicians. That does not mean well for the country. This is your own opinion now, but as I would like to say, you can make sure that at the end of the day, you don't get offensive. You don't get offensive. You understand? You don't get offensive. You don't get offensive in airing your opinion and views. Just make sure you don't get offensive in airing your opinion and views. All right. Okay, you can vote for whoever you want to vote for. Be obedient and useful. Exactly. This is how the conversation is supposed to be going. All you need to do is, okay, fine. Let's say you want to further how do I put it now? You want to see if you can persuade someone to see reasons with you. You do that in the most civilized manner. If all of us are thinking like this, then I don't think we're going to have problems. Because at the end of the day, we have our choices to make. You cannot force your choice of candidates on another person. All you can do is to, let's say, persuade, my candidate is a better candidate because of this and this. It remains your opinion about your candidate, and you should not say it in a way that others must, they must have the same opinion or the same perception about that your candidate. All right, it is now obvious you are supporting and voting Atiku, not because he's better than Obi, but because you have been paid. We're gonna leave this man, I beg. We're gonna leave this man alone. All right. Do you think any obedient will waste his or time minding your social media with social media moments if only you support your article without unnecessarily trying to constantly bring down our favorite Mr. P2B, 70 years old man? All right. Reno Omokri, I love you and your wife saying and your very valuable advice. But if they find trouble with your article being a better candidate, of course, see, anybody can come out and say their own person is actually better. You understand? Because at the end of the day, that is what marketers, my own product is better. My own product is better. You understand? That is what marketers say. My own product is better. So you cannot also say your own candidate is better as well. You can always say your own candidate is better as well. Okay? How can, okay, but they find trouble with Atiku being a better candidate. How can non-excellent candidate in Atiku be better than excellent candidate in P2B, according to you? Or Reno, leave P2B alone, please. I beg you, sir. All right. Watch and see tomorrow. He will deny it and rain more insults on us. But we should know who he is. Exactly. That is why I will keep saying you don't need to come out and start, what's it called? Somebody that has a different opinion from what you have. You don't need to come out and start fighting the person. Be civilized in supporting whomever you are going to be supporting. Okay, Atiku has never been in charge of anything since his political career. He was only deputy to his boss. Okay, correct. And that is, boss has sincerely confessed that it is a great mistake. Some people are really, really savage. All right, I won't blame you, Reno Mokri. Hunger can make people do a lot of things. I want you people to understand that Reno Mokri is actually a PDP member. You understand? He's a PDP member. You cannot take that away. And so you know that all these party members, they value the party constitution even more than the constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So this is how it is supposed to be. This is how it's supposed to be. You support whoever you want to support. I support whoever I want to support. I market my candidate. You market yours. That is how it is supposed to be. Without anybody coming out to say, oh, you are this, you're that. I hope I am making sense here. That is how it's supposed to be. At the end of the day, the most important thing is, let us make sure we'll vote for, we'll vote for our conscience. We'll vote to end the insecurity. We'll vote to end the hunger, the strike in schools. We'll vote to end a whole lot of things that is happening in our country, the economic deterioration, the value of the naira, the inflation. We should make sure we vote away all those things. Let's make sure 2023, God keeping us all alive, we do the right thing by voting for our consciences. Let me make this timely reminder again. I want us to keep this fire burning that I'm seeing on the presidential level. We should make sure we don't just vote only on the presidential or during the presidential election and go to sleep, because I've said it before, if you have somebody who is, let's say, a competent man who is willing to make Nigeria really, really work at the center of things, and you don't also have people at strategic places, there are going to be problems. There will be a whole lot of problems, because at the end of the day, what we are going to be seeing is that that is going to be very difficult. Yes, but imagine you having competency among all hierarchy of authorities, hierarchy of positions, elective position. What will happen would be that you have the synergy, as in they have this one objective, which is making Nigeria better, and the people of Nigeria, that is, we are going to feel relief. We are going to feel relief in no distant time. All right, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy.